Okay, now can you hear me? Okay, now can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Yay! Okay. Yeah, I was over at Sleuth's Live. I didn't want to start mine until she Okay. was done. Hers Yeah, was I was really over at good. Sleuth's Live. I didn't want to start mine until she was done. Hers was really good. That Dylan Brown's case, that's That crazy, case, that Dylan especially that Brown's the case, law that's enforcement isn't really helping them, isn't really doesn't seem like they're crazy. really doing Enforcement anything. isn't really helping them. And For that doesn't other seem like the they're really other getting law anything. enforcement agency to say For that we got to be invited the in, other law I'm like enforcement agency to say that we got to person, be I've just invited never in. I'm like you don't have to get permission to, like they said, you don't have to get permission to search for someone who's missing. You don't permission to, like they said, you don't permission to search for someone who's missing. That's is it. Okay, I know what the problem is. Let me fix it. Okay, is the echo gone now? I was sharing the whole system sound, so I got to remember not to share system sound, just to share the tab sound. Every time I do system sound, I get an echo like that. So tonight we're going to do two missing child cases and then a case of a missing child and his father. First, we have Devin. Yeah, Dylan's story is so God. I can't imagine being his mom right now. Like better her than me as far as law enforcement out there, because if they had to deal with me, man, I they probably have me in jail right now. I get really stupid about mine. When it comes to my kids, I act a whole fool. But then again, also as a mom, I've kind of learned to keep myself grounded and appear calm when necessary. So that's probably actually what she's doing right now. She probably really wants to just go off and start busting heads, like go find my son, something's wrong. But at the same time, she knows that that wouldn't be beneficial to him. So I applaud her just for that strength. I mean, seriously, I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine. I would have lost my whole mind already. I wish there was a way to remove this from the stream entirely. My little icon down there in the corner and get that full screen like you get on StreamYard. But since there's not, let's dive in. Yeah, really strong woman. I mean, I pray that they find him and that they find out what happened to him and that they find him safe. You know, there's just so much weird going on with that case. The boots, the detective keeping the boots in his car but saying they were in evidence. Just so many red flags. So many red flags. So much whoa. You know, but it's my prayer that regardless to the red flags and everything that seems so wrong and upsetting about this case, that it turns out for the best for this family, that Dylan is found safe, that um it turns out to be, I don't know, I would be happy to hear that he had some sudden medical condition on set that made him wander off, but that they find him safe. Anything other than what the alternative could be. I pray that it's none of the people he was close to or worked with or had anything to do with him going missing, and that this is really just one of those like flukes. So we have Deven Phuong. Now his case is kind of odd, and we'll get into that. I have a couple of stories pulled up on him. And also his family has, I'm assuming it's his family, has an entire YouTube channel that's dedicated to his missing case. And I'm also going to show a video or two from there. And um, I believe I put that link in the description. If I didn't, it is in one of the Reddit articles here, and the Reddit article is linked in the description. It is actually the first link in the description. So it says he's missing since May 19th this year from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. His birthday is November 21st, 2004. He's 17, Asian male, black hair, brown eyes, 5'7", 160 pounds. Devin was last seen at school on May 19th, 2022 at approximately 2:30 p.m. Although Devin is missing from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the Delaware River Port Authority Police Department is interested in his whereabouts. If you have any information concerning Deven Phuong, please call the Delaware River Port Authority Police Department in New Jersey at 1-856-968-3301. Alternatively, you can call 911 or 1-800-THE-LOST. Now, Devin's story gets interesting once we get over here on Reddit. Let me get that tab closed so that I don't accidentally go back to it. Share tab. There we go. All right. On the subreddit Missing Persons, says 17-year-old Deven Phuong missing for 8 days. Police are no help. Has a link to his missing persons flyer that we just read. And then there are two interesting comments. The first comment: has someone posted to all Pennsylvania and New Jersey subreddits to reach people who might see him or know something? 17-year-old, and it has the same information as we just read in the Hey Sleuth, welcome. I loved your live tonight. We were kind of talking about that at the beginning, man. That case is crazy, and we're just really hoping that he's found safe and this turns out to be a fluke. Like I can't imagine being his mom or his dad or anyone who cares about him right now. I think it's great that you were able to give his family a platform to help get his story out there, because there's all kind of red flags and everything going off over there. Sirens blaring, whistles whirring. That's crazy, man. And law enforcement doesn't seem like they're trying to do anything to help, and it's so frustrating. I mean, it was frustrating me just hearing her say, talk about the runaround that they're giving her on that case. So I can't even imagine her frustration. Okay, now this person said this post has additional but unverified information. Now, what comes in interesting, you'll see that this next response is their name is Bring Devin Home, and it says, "Hi, I'm Devin's aunt. Thank you for your support. The post in Montgomery County MD subreddit is correct." Now, this link is for the YouTube channel that's dedicated to him. It's for one of the videos, and we're going to go over there and watch one of those videos in just a second. Let's go to this other subreddit first, because the information that's in this other subreddit is it's a little disturbing. All right. Please share and help find Deven Phuong. Contact DRPA at 856-968-3301. Has better pictures of him. And this is like a full picture of the one that they have on his missing persons poster. And then another, you can get an idea of how he looks, how he's built. Looks like he's pretty slim. Of course, that suit is just looks like it's slightly too big for him, but you can see he has a very slim build. for a guy, he's relatively short at 5'7", or maybe average. Average. Okay. Says he was last seen on May 19th, 2022, around 2 to 3 p.m., leaving Parkway City Center Middle School. Parkway City Center Middle College on 13th and Spring Garden Street. Last seen wearing a black suit and wears glasses. Backpack was found at the Benjamin Franklin Bridge. And the comments. I hope he is found, but backpack on bridge. Either he went in or wants someone to think he went in. And I believe that is why the Port Authority is so interested in this case, is because of the backpack being found on the bridge. Port Authority would more than likely have jurisdiction over like that bridge and that waterway. And so I was not able to find any information as far as if they searched the water or searched the area around that bridge for him. But his aunt, if that person is indeed his aunt, says that this information is true, that his backpack was found on the bridge. It says backpack but no note, makes me think the latter. This is horrifying. So in other words, makes them think that he wants someone to think he went in. This person is just talking about the alert that was on their phone. And the person who claims to be his aunt added another comment here. Says, our family is now offering a award if someone helps bring Deven home. Please visit. And it has an Instagram for more information. So let me open that up and we'll get to that next. I'm not sure what to expect on Instagram because I did not open this link the first time. Okay, so it's another link back to the YouTube channel. Let's close this and let's go ahead and get on that YouTube channel. I do find it odd that his backpack was found on the bridge, but no note or anything. No him, no note, no nothing. Give me just a second, guys. I need to grab a charger. Phone is dying. For some reason, Restream does not like for me to use the tablet as a second device or as a primary device. It constantly crashes. So whenever I get on Restream, I have to do it with the phone and the laptop, which is also why I prefer StreamYard. But Restream lets you stream to 2 channels at once, so that's why I did this tonight. All right, so their YouTube channel. Let's see what we're working with. We have 13, 12, 11, 2 days ago. So let's go to the oldest video. Sort by. Oh, they got a lot of videos on here. Two weeks ago. We will go from, since they're all apparently videos about him, we're going to go from the oldest to the newest, and they're only like a minute or two long each. And let's see what this is.
Deven on May 19th, 2020, leaving Parkway Center City. Backpack was found at Deven is
So this is just the
17
original
years old,
missing person flyer. It looks like some pictures.
5 foot.
See if they have any
He
more pictures besides the two that we've already seen.
has brown hair, and he is Cambodian.
Okay, so this must be the
Following
bridge that he was that his backpack was found on.
the Parkway,
So the backpack
Benjamin
must have been
Franklin
found on the New Jersey side of the bridge, because down the middle of the river
Bridge,
is the border
since
between
it's
Pennsylvania and New
about
Jersey.
28. It is now
Timeline. Let's slow this down. Let's stop this right here.
May 20.
All right, 2 to 3 p.m. Deven left, and this is on May the 19th. Deven left Parkway Center City Middle College campus on 13th and Spring Garden. However, 1:30 p.m. Delaware River Port Authority found his bag at the bridge. So his bag was found on the bridge before the last time he was seen. Is it? I'm not sure what's going on with that. I got a good signal. It's showing good signal on my side. Also at 1:30 p.m., Parkway Center City Middle College said he was on campus at this time. So he was seen on campus at 1:30, and his bag was found on the bridge at the same time that he was seen on the college campus. And the last time he was seen was at about the last time he was seen was at they specified 2:30 in the other article. So his bag was found before he went missing in a different location. On May 20th, the next day, the Delaware River Port Authority is still investigating this matter. What we know: man jumped off Walt Whitman Bridge at 2:30 p.m. However, on Wednesday, May 18th, so that was a different day, Sherry Street Pier reported that no one jumped from the Ben Franklin Bridge on May 19th. Okay, so they're clearing up something. Apparently, someone must have been putting out there that he was the person who jumped from the Walt Whitman Bridge, but apparently his bag was found on the Ben Franklin Bridge and no one jumped off that bridge. Or no one jumped off that bridge on the day that he went missing.
The Delaware is, we know, 2022, a man jumped
This is honestly a bit
off
odd.
on May 19th, 2022.
It does kind of make you think that he just wanted someone to think that he jumped off the bridge, since he was seen on campus at the same time that his bag was found.
Information.
All right, and this is more contact numbers for Sofal and for Thiara, and also for the Delaware River Port Authority. I'm going to go ahead and put those numbers out there. Sofal and Thiara, I'm going to assume that this is family, and I'm only sharing these phone numbers since they have it up here publicly. So 267-506-7387, ask for Sofal. 215-833-8820, ask for Thiara. So that should be the family's personal contact numbers there.
267-506.
And of course, the Delaware River Port Authority number, again, 856-968-3301.
8820.
I feel bad for this family because this is
at
odd. Like, okay.
That
The not knowing and wondering. All right, I'm not going to play all of these videos because I'm going to actually make sure I specifically add the link to this channel in the description if anyone wants to go and watch it. I'm going to play this one because this is the reward, and I'm also going to play the message from his parents. It's okay, Sleuth. I know that those kind of interviews will drain you. Get your rest. Watch on replay. I love you too, Sleuth. I can imagine. I can imagine.
Big media
We're praying for you as well as
authority
the
has
family.
responded. Too late. I don't have an answer. And it breaks me. I need your help, your strength, and your encouragement
Oh, they made this kind of fast.
before presented in mainstream media. Accept this as an
They got that QR code blinking by way too fast.
answer.
There we go. You really did do an amazing job. You asked the perfect questions at the right times. Righty. A message from his family. Hopefully, this video has sound.
Has anybody seen him or know his whereabouts? Can you let us know? We'll be very grateful. If you see this, please, no punishment, no.
Con tự lắm mà con mà mình là
I'll make sure to add this YouTube channel's link to the top of the description. It'll be the very first link in the list after the live. I'll do that. Okay. So that is Deven Phuong, 17 years old, missing from Pennsylvania. They found his backpack on the bridge between Pennsylvania and New Jersey, but apparently on the New Jersey side. At the very time that they found his backpack, he was seen on campus. And the last time anyone saw him was on campus at around 2:30, between 2 and 3 p.m. that same day. No one is reported to have jumped off the bridge the day that he went missing. So, as this other person pointed out in the Reddit thread, maybe he just wants someone to think he jumped off the bridge. Awesome. So, let's keep a lookout for Deven Phuong. I'm going to pull up his missing flyer one more time so that we can take another look at him. And get his visual in our minds. He's Asian, about 5'7", weighs about 160 pounds. We saw in the other picture that he's kind of slim built, black hair, brown eyes. He does have facial hair, mustache, and looks like he has a little bit of a soul patch growing in there on the bottom, and that's kind of a distinctive bowl type haircut. Those wire rim glasses, oval shaped lenses, and that's Deven Phuong. Okay. The next case is Zirena Bryant. Zirena Bryant. I believe I'm saying her name right. It could be Zirena, but I'm thinking it's Serena. She has been missing since May the 5th of this year. She's missing from Indianapolis, Indiana. Her date of birth is March 18th, 2008. She's 14 years old. Black female with black hair and brown eyes. She is 5'4", 187 pounds. So she's relatively petite height wise. Both photos shown are of Zirena. She was last seen on May 5th. Zirena may be in the company of an adult male. That is never a good sign because we already know that they groom and do all type of other things. And she looks like such a sweet little innocent baby too. If you know anything or have any information, you should contact the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department in Indiana at 1-317-327-3811. You can also call 911 or 1-800-THE-LOST. I did find a couple of things on Zirena, a couple of news articles. I'm going to share those here in just a second. Doesn't she? Beautiful smile. Okay. Police in Indianapolis are asking for help finding missing 14-year-old girl they say may be in danger. Zirena Bryant is described as being 5 feet tall. Okay, so the other article said 5'4". This one is saying 5 feet. So between 5 and 5'4", weighing about 187 pounds with black hair and brown eyes, according to the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department. She was last seen on Friday in the 3000 block of North Webster Avenue. Missing person detectives have no reason to believe. Oh, I'm sorry. Missing person detectives have reason to believe she may be in danger, according to a press release. Anyone who sees her is asked to call 911 immediately. Information can also be submitted to IMPD missing person detectives at 317-327-6160. Tips can be submitted anonymously to Crime Stoppers of Central Indiana at 317-262-TIPS. That's 317-262-8477. Or online. If you're in this article, there is a link for it. Let's go over here to this other one because one of them has a video with her mom. And I want to get to that one. Give me just a second. My browser is loading slow. I have so many tabs open. All right, got it. Indie mother hopes for safe return of teenage daughter. And there should be a video to this one. It's loading, so I'll just read the article for now. It's been nearly a month since Victoria Bryant last saw her daughter, Zirena Bryant. As long as I don't know where Zirena is, thanks for loading like that, screen. As long as I don't know where Zirena is, she's not safe, said Bryant. Bryant said her daughter was last seen on May 5th on the city's east side. Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department reports her last known location to be in the area of 3000 North Webster Avenue near 30th and Arlington. Bryant said she and her daughter came home late that night after seeing a movie. I was in my room. Zirena knocked on my door and I asked her to give me a minute. She said, by the time I came back out of my room, she was gone. IMPD initially sent out a request seeking the public's help in locating Zirena. In that request, police said detectives believe she could be in danger. When reaching out for an update Monday, IMPD called it a missing runaway. Bryant said it's hard to believe her daughter will walk away from her life, especially I know she's looking forward to becoming a high school student, Bryant said. I definitely want to see her do that. My daughter, Serena, is full of life and energy, she added. She is so clever and resourceful. She makes me laugh. I'm proud of her. I'm very proud of her. Bryant said that she has tried to remain strong for Serena's younger sister, but added that she is also starting to feel the void. Yesterday, I she ran around, she touches her items. She said, I'm thinking that they gave her some comfort because I don't have an answer. While it's hard to imagine or understand why her daughter would take off, Bryant said she is anxiously waiting for answers that in what she hopes is a safe return home. The biggest thing is knowing that my care is not there for her, said Bryant. I haven't confirmed that she's okay, and that's the painful part. There's a hole where my child is not. Anyone who has seen Serena or has any information on where she is being asked to call 911. IMPD's Missing Persons Unit at 317-327-6160 or Crime Stoppers of Central 28. I'm also testing out. I made some adjustments to the Streamlabs bot, so I'm testing out to see if it works. But I haven't seen it post anything, so I'm guessing it didn't. Okay, here we go. Video. Come on, video. Play.
Okay.
Ooh, it's loud.
Break from for
I'm so sorry.
Victoria Bryant.
She's not so.
Saw her daughter
Let me
Zirena
let this load up a little bit so it can buffer because it's skipping.
last seen on May 5th, and according to
Make a few adjustments here.
Indianapolis Metro.
Oh, she looks just like her mom too.
My parents.
There we go.
Hoping for return of her teenage daughter.
It has been last seen on the city's east side. Her daughter home.
Okay. A day at the park with her younger daughter for Victoria Bryant.
As long as safe.
It's been almost a month seen on May 5th. And according to the last side, around 3,000 north.
Okay, this video is obviously not going to play. So what I'll do is I'm going to do a screen grab on it and I will post that separately because I really want this video to be seen. Her mom's emotion and just, I think that needs to be out there for people to see. And so I don't believe that. I don't know, the vibe that I get, we can kind of tell when we see these interviews or whatever. We usually get a good feeling of what the person's character is like, or whatever. And I get a good vibe from her mother. I think her mother really loves her and is really concerned. And I don't believe that she is a runaway the way that she was listed. I think maybe it's a grooming situation, especially with them saying that she may be in the company of an adult male. So this is a child that we definitely need to keep our eyes open for. So let me go ahead and share her missing flyer again with that beautiful smile. This is Zirena Bryant. She's 14 years old, black female, black hair, brown eyes, between 5 feet and 5 feet 4, 187 pounds, missing from the Indianapolis metropolitan area in Indiana. That's a lot of N's. In Indiana, Indianapolis, Indiana metropolis. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Test, Sherry, huh? Oh, but yeah, I'll do a screen grab and I'll post that separately, so that we can get her face out there. She looks just like her mother. I was so shocked and just wow, they're like twins. Which brings us to our final case for tonight, and that is the case of the missing father and son, which is another one that is a bit mysterious. This is Lucas Lopez-Hernandez. He's 11 years old. He was born September 22nd, 2010. He's been missing from Dayton, Ohio since April 24th, 2022. He is an Hispanic male with black hair and brown eyes. He is 3 foot 7 inches tall and 72 pounds. I'm not sure if that is correct. 3 foot 7 at 11 years old? I'm going to pause for a second and do a little Googling. .4 inches. 56 inches in feet. That would be about that. He should be about just over 4.5 feet tall. He should be right at almost 5 feet. About 4'7", 4'8". So that's really small. So that might not be correct, but we'll go with it since that's what they have on the flyer. Also, since his father is also missing, we don't know where they got his description. So it may not be accurate. If you have any information, then you are asked to call the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office in Ohio at 1-937-225-4357. Alternatively, you can call 911 or 1-800-THE-LOST if you have information or if you see them. Now, I want to go to Web Sleuths because I found some interesting things on the Web Sleuths thread about him. He and his dad are missing. And it says Montgomery County Sheriff's Office is requesting the public's assistance in locating. Yeah, that's possible too. That is possible. He could be a dwarf or a midge. I'm not sure which is the correct word. He could be a little person. I don't want anybody to come for me. I'm just not up on all the proper politically correct terms. All right. The Montgomery County Sheriff's Office is requesting the public's assistance in locating Andres Lopez-Perez, 31 years old, and his son, Lucas Lopez-Hernandez, 11 years old. Earlier today, detectives were notified that both Andres and Lucas had gone missing and were last seen on Phillips Avenue in the city of Dayton on April 24th, 2022 at approximately 6 p.m. It is unclear at this time whether they left on foot or by vehicle. Andres is 5'3", approximately 140 pounds, and here it says Lucas is 4'3" and approximately 85 pounds. So, like I said, I don't know where they got the description from that they used in the missing posters flyer because, okay, Dwarf is correct. All right, good to know that. Because since his father is missing and I didn't see a mention of his mother in any of the articles, then whoever gave the information, not sure what the source is, may have just been throwing out a number. Someone commented and said 10 days before they reported missing. Who did they live with? Alone? With family? Were they visiting with someone on Phillips Avenue on the 24th? Or is that the street their residence is on? Lots of good questions. Now, there's a full body picture of him. So I think I want to go with the 4'3" because he doesn't look like he's a little person proportionally. Of course, there are proportional little people as well, but he doesn't look like he even fits that description. I think he's just short. His dad is only 5'3". Okay, hold on. Got a G baby meltdown. Hold on. Never mind. Dad to the rescue. Okay. Now, this person posted and said, once I'm verified as an insider on Web Sleuth, I can provide tons of information. I'm hoping this community will help me find these two. They are my next door neighbors and acquaintances. So that person apparently came back and posted some other things not being verified yet. Oh, and the thread has grown since I was on here earlier. Okay, it says, well, it seems Web Sleuth does not care about timely matters. I still have I still have not received the phone call to verify me, so here goes. They were last seen on Sunday, April 24th at 6 p.m. Lucas was playing outside with neighbor kids. The roommates asked them to go to dinner at 6 and they declined. When the roommates returned at 9, they were gone. They left all of their clothing, belongings, and travel papers and passports. Since then, 2 roommates have moved out and 2 new have moved in. All the father and son's things have been taken to the garbage by the roommates. Lucas's bed is still in the alleyway. Still, not one sighting and not one camera spotted them leaving. There are cameras that see their front and back door, and they never left, at least through a door. That's some interesting things there. Response. They never left. Have they checked to see if someone's tampered with the footage and edited parts out? Kind of strange that 2 roommates moved out. I mean, your roommates have gone missing and you pick now to leave? That's sus as hell. Did they have any formal contracts with the landlord? Maybe they left earlier than the time they intended to stay for, and that could give an insight into intentions. Usually you have contracts with the landlord to let them know how long you're staying for, and if you leave without notice or give notice too late, you're at risk of losing your deposit. I double check with the landlord. Something seems off. That's for sure. This person says, thanks for the info. Who alerted authorities that they were missing? Okay, questions. Did the police come and collect any items prior to their belongings being thrown out? Where are the passports and travel papers that they left behind? Were these roommates friends or known to one another prior to moving in together, or were they all complete strangers until they became roommates? Where did everyone go to dinner? Does dinner usually last 3 hours? Was the dinner confirmed? All good questions. Lori and Chad Daybell visited them through a portal. Hey, it's possible. You never know. I don't put nothing past the Daybells. Okay. And the next article on this, I found this really odd though that they just disappeared. And like that information, if that is reliable information, that they were out in the yard playing, roommates invited them out, but they declined. Oh my God, is that a snake he has on his neck? Is it a real snake or is it a fake snake? I hope that's a fake snake. But oh God, that just really tore up my nerves. I don't like snakes. But yeah, for them to be asked out to dinner and then decline 3 hours later, they're just gone, left all their stuff behind, didn't take anything with them, no clothes, no, especially not important papers like passports and travel papers. That right there makes me concerned that there is some type of foul play involved. Like even if the dad was taking the son somewhere, you would think that he would take their documents with them. And especially now in the day and age of like deportation and ICE and all that kind of stuff, just if you can't confirm, I would assume that if he ran into a situation where he couldn't confirm that I'm a U.S. citizen or I'm here legit, I got passports or whatever, then that would put them through a whole rigmarole with deportation and separation and immigration centers and all this other kind of stuff. So he would definitely make sure that he took those documents with him. So I'm not understanding that part. This article has the same information that was quoted on Web Sleuth, and so does this one. So I'm going to show the pictures from the article though, since that shows the father and the son. And as of right now, it doesn't really seem like there's any reason to think that the father is the danger, since they're, to me, it seems like they're both missing. So again, the father is 31-year-old Andres Lopez-Perez. And the son, yeah, that's a toy snake. Thank you, Jesus. The son is 11-year-old Lucas Lopez-Hernandez. They're missing from Dayton, Ohio. Vanished, left everything behind, including important identification documents. All right. I'm going to get off here for now. Thank you, Sherry, for hanging in there with me. I always appreciate my regulars. I'm still waiting to hear from Chris. Oh, I said names. I wasn't supposed to say names. I'm still waiting to hear from one angel. And after that, we'll be able to get together and set up a time. As always, I love you. Be good, be safe, keep praying for these missing people. And good night.